Hello everyone, welcome to H&S Automotive. So right over here we have a 2017 Ford Explorer that we purchased from Copart. Now this vehicle has a clear Wisconsin title. It's not a salvage or rebuilt or anything like that. But as you can see, it's got some damage in the front end area. It's actually not too bad. We got the old parts laying over here. So we got the bumper cover right there. The headlights very broken. But this vehicle actually hit a deer, which is what caused this damage. Hit a deer over here on the passenger side front. As you can see, the radiator support is cracked right there. And then we do have a little bit of damage on the passenger side fender. And then a small amount of damage here on the door. Now the door, I don't think it warrants replacement, but we will take it to a body shop and get this damage fixed. Same goes for the fender as well. We'll get the fender fixed up. Now this is just steel, it's not aluminum or anything like that, so it's much easier to work back into place. Right over here we have the front bumper reinforcement. So this is basically the frame of the vehicle. This is what you would consider the frame. This is the front reinforcement, and then right over here we got the forks. Here's the driver's side, here's the passenger side. As you guys can tell, nice and straight, no issues there. And then taking a look at the hood actually survived. There's no damage on the hood. Yeah, so most amount of damage was concentrated over here on the front passenger side. Like I said, the headlight on the passenger side was totally cooked, and then we do have to replace the radiator support as well as fix that stuff up. As you see right over here, we have a small leak. Now this leak is coming from the condenser. So on these Ford Explorers, the condenser actually has a transmission oil cooler built right into it. If you look right over here, it just got nicked. So that's what's causing the transmission fluid leak. So once you turn the vehicle on, transmission fluid gets pressurized and it just kind of drips on the floor. So we're going to be getting a brand new condenser for this vehicle. Like I said, radiator support, headlight, bumper cover, and then a few other odds and ends. But this vehicle is actually in very good condition. It was very well looked after by its previous owners. Taking a look at the tires, they're almost brand new. So brand new tires, and then taking a look right behind the rim. Now it does look a little bit rusty, but that's just because the vehicle's been sitting for a few days. But the rotors and then the brakes are new as well. Just kind of taking a look around. Here in a little bit, we'll take a look at the interior. But here's the rear tires. Like I said, tires are in great condition. And then same goes for the brakes as well. So new rotors in the rear. Now this is the all-wheel drive version of the Explorer. It's the XLT. It's pretty well loaded up. Got a backup camera right over here. And then just kind of coming around to the driver's side. Taking a look. The paint is in very good condition. Nice and reflective. I mean, it still needs to get washed and all that stuff, but the paint is in very good condition. So other than the damage up front, the rest of the vehicle is actually very clean. There's not a whole lot of dents or scratches or anything like that. Now just kind of taking a look on the inside. So got the driver's door right over here. We have some creature comforts like power windows, power door locks, and then taking a look right over here, we do have cloth seats on this vehicle. They are power, as you would expect, but here, I'll climb inside, take a look. I'm not going to start it up just because of the fluid leak up in the front, but got a nice digital instrument cluster right there, and nice, it's got the bigger screen, has a navigation system as well. Got the warranty books in there, as well as a few other odds and ends. I'll take a look at this. I don't want to show, oh, this is the registration, so we're not going to show that on camera. But yeah, so this is the interior of the vehicle. We do have the sunroof, as actually I think they consider this a panoramic roof. So got the sunroof in the front and then a bigger one in the back. And then just kind of taking a look at the rear seating area. So we got the rear seating area right over here. We do have some floor mats, rubber floor mats right down here. So it shouldn't be too hard to clean up. Little vacuum, little detail, that'll get this vehicle cleaned up. Like I said, interior wise, it's in very good condition as well. And then it's got a power lift gate, as you guys can see. And then a nice trunk area. So we do have a third row in the back over here as well. Got those seats folded down, but yeah. So from here, we'll actually take a look at the undercarriage. Just want to kind of show you guys overall what the vehicle is like. And then now we'll lift it up and show you basically what actually matters. Now, for some people, cosmetics are a big thing. Now, we are going to be installing brand new parts on this, so there's going to be nothing used going on here. We are going to be, like I said before, repairing the fender and then the driver's door, or passenger side door. Sorry, losing my train of thought. But other than that, everything that's getting replaced in the front is going to be brand new parts. We've got a brand new grille, brand new bumper cover coming in, brand new headlight, and then a few other odds and ends, whatever's broken. So it's going to be all brand new. So this vehicle is going to come out very nice, actually. So it's not going to have any paint chips or anything like that like you would expect on a used bumper cover. So this is the used one, as you can see. So this is how we know it's a deer hit. Still got the poor guy's hair stuck to it. And then this is the other piece of the bumper that broke off of there. And then the fog light actually survived. So the brunt of the force was taken by the headlight right over here on the passenger side headlight. So this is what's left of it pretty much. Got a few bulbs. I'm surprised this guy made it out alive. But a few other plastic pieces. Now this is the active grille shutters. Now, like I said, it's going to be replaced with a brand new one. We've actually already got it in. So, and then that is the driver's side headlight. That one is absolutely perfect. No damage to it. Even all the tabs are in place. And then taking a look at the carnage here. So this is the used grill. So whatever's left of it. But right over here, this wire that you see, I believe this is for the parking sensor. Actually, no. It goes to the other fog light. So all that stuff will be transferred over onto the brand new bumper cover. So, yep, all these are used. I'm sorry, the things that we got with the vehicle. Now, like I said, let's lift this baby up and take a look at the undercarriage. All right, guys, as you can see, we've got this Explorer on the lift here. Don't mind my rag over here. That's just to kind of catch some of the transmission fluid. But from here, we'll take a look at the undercarriage. I'll just kind of point out, what type of vehicle this is. You guys will get a very good understanding of the condition of the vehicle. It's actually in very good condition, minus the damage in the front, obviously. But taking a look at the front passenger side suspension. Now, all the suspension components are properly mounted and secured. Nothing's bent. Typically, a deer hit, especially when the vehicle's not going very fast, isn't going to cause a whole bunch of damage. Other than the cosmetic plastic stuff that just kind of breaks off, a deer is not going to bend. I shouldn't say ever, but most of the time it's not going to cause any structural damage to a vehicle, and this is a very good example of that. So taking a look at the suspension components on the passenger side, everything's properly mounted and secured. The CV boots, actually this entire axle seems to have been replaced at some point. And then taking a look at the driver's side, same here. Front axle seems to be in much newer than all the other parts, but everything's properly mounted and secured. Nothing's leaking. So right above my head, we have the engine over here and then the transmission over here. As you guys can see, nice and dry, no oil leaks or anything like that. We got a fresh oil filter, so this vehicle was obviously looked after. Or at least they did the oil changes on time. But this vehicle was definitely looked after. I mean, just judging from the overall condition as well as the tires and the brakes and all that stuff. Now, we'll walk right down the middle and we'll just kind of check out some of the structural components. So this is the back side of the engine. Now, as you guys can see, nice and clean, no oil leaks or anything like that. Got our subframe right over here. Now, we are in Wisconsin. We are use a lot of salt on the roads in the winter. And but this vehicle, even the subframe, still got the factory paint on it. So absolutely no corrosion issues. Right over here, we got the rocker panels. Nice and solid, no issues there. And then got the exhaust running right above my head. And then this is the rocker panel on the passenger side. So as you guys can see, no corrosion issues whatsoever. Nothing's bent out of shape. Because sometimes people get the misconception of if it's been in an accident, the vehicle's completely damaged or whatnot. This is what actually matters: the undercarriage, the drivetrain, how the previous owner looked after it. So right here we are looking at the rear suspension area. So right over here we got the passenger side rear suspension, and then Right over here we got the diff. So this vehicle is an all-wheel drive. The diff's not leaking. There's not even any minor seepage. So as you can see, got dual exhaust coming out towards the rear, and then this vehicle is also equipped with the tow package as well. Not sure if this is aftermarket or factory. I think it might be aftermarket actually. Yeah, Husky Towing Products, but it's already wired up for the trailer, and yeah, it's good to go. This is a much better view of the tires in the back. And then I'll just kind of walk back towards the front, see if I missed anything. Right over here is the gas tank for the vehicle. And then yeah, just kind of walking back towards the front. So yeah, as you guys can see, no leaks other than the broken condenser that's leaking the transmission fluid, which is going to get replaced, but no leaks over here by the engine or transmission or anything like that. All right, so that was just kind of the overview of the vehicle that we got. Obviously we're going to fix it up, list it for sale, and just kind of go from there. We will let you know when it's ready. Thank you. Bye-bye.